Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about Mercedes launching their 2025 car, as well as some new comments that Ferrari have made about Lewis Hamilton ahead of his first season with the team. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. I've also launched a new podcast, it's called Racing Grid. If you want to check that out, I'll leave a link to the YouTube channel in the description. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with Mercedes, who have pulled the curtains back on their W16, their first car in a long time without Lewis Hamilton. Now, as we know, since these new ground effect rules came into play in 2022, Mercedes have not been able to fight for the title. In 2022 and 2023, Mercedes only won one Grand Prix across those 2 years, and while they returned to the top step of the podium a bit more in 2024, the team only finished 4th in the Constructors' standings that year, which is their worst result since 2012. Now, this year is the 4th and final year of the current ground effect regulations, but Mercedes are still going to be pushing to try and win the Constructors' Championship this year. And Mercedes have designed a car that builds on the learnings of its predecessor, with sizable changes incorporated. And there are several differences. For example, changes have been made to the car's aerodynamic surface, while there's a new front suspension. And speaking about the unveiling of the W16, technical director James Allison said, being the 4th year of these regulations on the chassis side, the cars are in the more mature phase. Big gains in that time are harder to come by, but we've been concentrating on making improvements in these areas that held us back last year. Our primary focus has been on dialing out the W15's slight reluctance to turn in slow corners, along with the imbalance in tyre temperatures that made the car inconsistent from session to session. We are pleased with our progress over the winter, and we're looking forward to finding out where we stack up against everyone else. Now, what's been a trend for Mercedes over the past 3 seasons is inconsistency. There'll be some races where all of a sudden they're performing quite well, but then there'll be a bunch of Grand Prix where they're just absolutely nowhere. And Lewis Hamilton made several comments about the Mercedes cars he's driven over the past 3 years. For example, the 2022 W13, Hamilton said it was not far off the experience of the McLaren MP4-24, which was the 2009 McLaren, and one that was really, really difficult to drive. Hamilton also labelled the 2023 Mercedes, the W14, as the evil sister of its predecessor, and for the W15, Hamilton said that while it started out like a race car at the beginning of the year, later on in the season at the Brazilian Grand Prix, where Hamilton just had no grip whatsoever, Hamilton said that with the car he had right now, it was the worst he's ever driven. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Mercedes have finally got the car right in 2025. But in regards to Hamilton, as I just said, he hasn't had the best time in the Mercedes over the past 3 years, and there have been some very difficult Grand Prix for him. Now, it remains to be seen if Hamilton can overcome those issues and master Ferrari's ground effect car. And Ferrari's chassis technical director Loic Serra, who knows Hamilton well from their time together at Mercedes, isn't worried. Serra told Gazzetta dello Sport, as quoted by Planet F1, Lewis's difficulties seen on the track in the last period, they don't scare me. He's an extraordinary driver who's always thirsty for new challenges and who, I am sure, will be as fast at Ferrari as in his best years at the helm of F1. Now, as we know, Hamilton has won 7 World Championships, has won more than 100 Grand Prix, has more than 100 pole positions, so he brings a lot of experience to Ferrari. And as I've said before, I do think this move to Ferrari is a bit of a refresh for him. It's a fresh start, and I do think he can do well at Ferrari. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.